All right, YouTube, it's time for another review. We're at the lake today. It's a beautiful day out, but what are we going to be testing? We have a couple seadoos here that we're going to take out. We have just the regular Spark, 90 horsepower, and then we also have a Spark Trixx model. A lot of people don't know which one to go with. The Trixx is a little more expensive. The Spark, I guess it depends if you have your family that's going to be riding it. Just from our perspective, we rode them a little bit already, but some things you're gonna like about the Trixx is if you're into trying to do some different freestyle type things, you have your variable trim that you can adjust so you can ride water wheelies on it. Power wise, they really run about the same. The Trixx is a little bit smaller. Whenever we jump over to the regular Spark, it's more stable to us. We like the feel of it pretty well, and with the cheaper price point, at this point, we feel like that's what we would lean towards, but we're gonna go out and give them a little bit more of a test today and try to make an educated decision to help you make your choice and what you wanna get. Well, we got the doos unloaded and here in the water. Thought we might do just a couple clarifications of what these will come with stock. Our Trixx over here, it's probably going to be the way you pick it up at the dealership. It doesn't have this storage compartment. It also doesn't have the VRP sound system that this Spark has right now. These are add-ons, so it doesn't come with that. We do love this speaker. It sounds super good. Overall, I mean, they're pretty expensive, but if you really want to enjoy your time at the lake and hear your music and not worry about ruining some other kind of speaker, it's a pretty cool option. So we just want to verify that. And then also on the back of this Spark, it has the little kick step to help you get in. Personally, we don't like that, but it's an option that got put on this one with the package. So it's pretty hard to be able to put your foot in it and still be able to grab up here on the seat to get yourself in. It's just easy enough just to climb right on, personally, if you fall off, in my opinion. So that's basically what this one has, what it's equipped with. And then back to the Trixx. Looking at them, I don't know if you can tell in the video, as we said, this one's a little shorter, makes it a little easier to whip around on. It also has the adjustable bars. You can turn this down and the bars can raise and they can lower based on if you're going to be riding wheelies, if you're going to be jumping wakes, or what you decide to do there. So that's basically what we have as a overview for these two. Now let's get some clips of riding them and get some impressions. So I don't know about you guys, but we had an absolute ball riding both of these machines. They both rip super hard. They're just a ton of fun. Ultimately, you can't go wrong buying either one because they're great products, they're reliable, and they're just pretty great. We will key in on a few different things based on what you might be doing with them that would determine whether you want to go with the regular Spark 90 horse or if you want to go with the Spark Trixx. We did notice on the Spark Trixx, we said earlier that it was shorter and it feels lighter because of that. It's nimble. You can throw it around a lot better. Not only that, but when you have the variable trim, you can turn it up, as you'll see in some videos. You can ride little wheelies and stuff, even jump out of the water. The lake's super calm today, but if you had a lake with any kind of waves on it, you can get some pretty sick air, and it's a lot of fun doing that. We will mention one more thing. Even though it's more nimble and it kicks around super easy, it's not ideal for two people. Not that you can't ride with two people, but it's not nearly as comfortable as riding with two people on the regular Spark. So that is one thing you might want to keep in mind if you're planning on riding it a lot with two, that it's doable, but it's a little more work. So those are nice things to remember. With this one, the regular Spark, as we said, they run great. You can line them up side by side and take off, and power-wise, they're right there neck to neck with each other. So we don't notice that power difference. One thing we will note that on any of these Sea-Doos, there is a mode you can put them in to make them run better. They come with basically a slow key and a fast key. So you want to pick your fast key, and then whenever you plug it in, there's a mode system on the screen. There's a little red button on the center of the dash that you might have heard in the videos, some extra beeping going on. You hold down on that, it'll say entering sport mode, and then you click it again. And I don't know how much more power it gives you, but it makes them run a lot better, and definitely worth noting that you need to do that when riding these if you want the full power of the machine. As we said, this one is a lot more sturdy because of just being a little bit bigger. It's a lot easier to ride with two people on, so it's a really nice all around. You can still have a lot of fun, but yet put your family on with you if you want to ride with a couple people. They both work pretty well for tubes, wakeboard, stuff like that, but being the bigger machine, it's obviously going to have a little more stability, a little more handling whenever you're doing that. So overall, we think they're awesome machines. We have a ton of fun on them. We will mention price point. Is it worth the extra to go with the Spark Trixx? Right now with the pandemic, things are pretty crazy. A lot of people can't even get these watercrafts in. So with the price point, I don't know if that'll be your problem or just finding one will be your problem. But it's, I think, about $1,200 to $1,500 more to go with the Trixx over going with just the regular 90 horsepower Spark. So if price is your problem, that's something to consider as well. But like I said earlier, you can't go wrong with either one. They're a ton of fun. Look forward to seeing what you guys get. Maybe check out some of your posts if you finally get one. Get out on the lake and have some fun.